What is up, you guys? It's your boy Tren here with another Demon Hunter video. In this guide, I'm gonna teach you the best talents to start Season 2 of Dragonflight PvP. So as many of you guys know, there's been a lot of Demon Hunter changes, and it basically changes the way completely that we're gonna be playing this class opposed to Season 1. The current spec that we're gonna be playing mainly revolves around I-Beam, and I-Beam has gotten a few changes which make it a lot more appealing than it used to do before. The new 4 set of Demon Hunter, on paper, I'm not sure if we're going to be playing it, but it is really strong. It says the 4 set, each time you gain Seething Fury, gain 15 Fury and the damage of your next I-Beam is increased by 15%, stacking up to 5 times. That means your next I-Beam with full stacks will do 75% increased damage, which makes it super strong. A really good change that Blizzard has done is before, once you got kicked on I-Beam, you were unable to cast Essence Break. They completely changed that. So before we would actually cast I-Beam, we would actually cancel cast of I-Beam to actually cast our Essence Break. But that doesn't need to be done anymore. Now you can just bait a kick or get kicked on it. But you still need to kind of protect your I-Beam because I-Beam is super strong. So it actually allows us to play with Blind Fury as well. Before, you would never play with Blind Fury because if you got kicked on I-Beam, you were unable to do anything. However, with a new patch, if you get kicked on I-Beam, you can still Essence Break, you can still use your burst combos, which makes Blind Fury and the I-Beam build way more appealing. Now, I want to do a quick shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for 17.5k subs. Let's get to 20,000 subs, guys. If you like this video, and if you like my guides and they've helped you gain rating, please feel free to subscribe to my channel because it helps me grow so much and it doesn't cost you anything, just one click, and you support me a lot. Thank you so much. So the new build is as follows. You guys can see it's a big change than we used to play actually in Season 1. Before we would be playing on the left side with Momentum, with Unbound Chaos and Initiative, all that stuff. But however, we're actually going down the middle way. We're actually picking up Looks Can Kill because the I-Beam crits is really strong. We're actually skipping Furious Gaze, you don't necessarily need it, but we're going for Blind Fury because also Blind Fury has been changed a little bit, that it's not as long as a cast as it used to be before. It's a little bit faster now. So we're actually going for Blind Fury. Isolated Prey, really strong. It increases your damage dealt of IB by 25%. But you have to remember this, guys. This only works when you're striking one target. It means it is isolated prey for a reason. So if you're hitting 2 targets or a pet or whatever, you're not going to get the bonus of 25% increased damage. So whenever you actually try to, 2 people are stacked up together, try to line up your character properly so you will only strike one target to benefit from isolated prey. A lot of people also forget that isolated prey generates 25 to 35 fury when you fell rush. So you can also use it as a fury generator. As you can see, I got 40 fury there. Just by fell rushing. So this is also a fury generator, and your Chaos Nova is also second longer. Really strong. And we're gonna go down Chaos Theory, know your enemy, Essence Break, basic stuff. Now another very important change is to Serrated Glaive. And Serrated Glaive basically increases your damage of your next I-Beam by 20%. And in the past, how it worked, if you would throw it, it would actually go away once you cast your I-Beam, but it just stays there as well. So it doesn't get removed anymore, it just stays there, and this basically gives you a 20% flatline buff of your I-Beam. So for the right side, it's exactly the same as we used to play it. Soul Rend is untouched, we're still playing the same way that we used to do it. However, with this build now, you guys can see a lot of people have been asking me, when do you play Netherwalk, how to pick Netherwalk, and before it was a little bit more annoying by the end of Season 1 to play with Netherwalk. I was like, yo, I'm never going to play Netherwalk again. However, with this build, it's a lot easier to go into Netherwalk, and if you do want to play Netherwalk, what I would recommend you to do is take 1 point out of Serrated Glaive and take Netherwalk. If you don't need it, if you are comfortable not playing it, you can remove it and you can put it into Serrated Glaive. However, I've also been experimenting a little bit with Demonic Appetite. You can go like this, 1 point is Serrated Glaive, but eventually this is more damage, and I would just feel like this is more stable to start with. Now for the left side, a small thing has changed. We're playing with Unrestrained Fury, mainly because we're gaining a lot of Fury from the I-Beam, and it's just nicer having a bigger Fury pool in general, and this also works really well with your tier set. and it's pretty much the same as we used to play it. Alright, so for the really cool part that actually got me super excited is there's been a few changes to our honor talents. And before we'd actually be playing glimpse or like detainment baseline, right? This is what's the PvP talents that we would also always be playing. But Rain from Above has been buffed by so much. Now it does 10% damage each phalanx. So Rain from Above does so much damage. It literally hits like a truck. I do like 80k. I've done 100k Rain from Above phalanxes. I've been killing people literally 100-0 with Rain from Above. It is super strong and super fun. Fly up. Big damage. No, that grip. Please. 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 Yes! Especially if you combine it with like a Bloodlust from Enhancement Shaman. If you tell the Disc Priest, yo, use PI on me, and you see that you have it because it's skills of haste. So the more haste you have, the faster you cast it. Another quick tip that you should also do when you play with Rain from Above is always use Rain from Above when you're in Metamorphosis, because when you're actually in Metamorphosis, you have higher haste. So you can see here, my haste is 28%. If I fly up here, you guys can see that my phalanxes are really fast. So you want to have as much haste as possible to get as many globals as possible when you're actually traveling downstairs. Alright guys, so this would not be a trend video if there would not be a super insane tip in this guide. And there's a new talent, or I mean it used to be already here, Blood Moon, but the way it works right now, they completely changed it. Consume Magic now affects all enemies within 8 yards of the target, so it's an AoE purge and generates a lesser soul fragment. Each effect consumed has a 5% chance to upgrade to a greater soul. So if I purge Gelu here, you see I get a soul fragment from him and I get healed from it, right? Very straightforward, very basic. So if I do use my Consume Magic on his pet right here, you can see this soul fragment becomes a demon soul, which will give me 20% increased damage. So this means every time there's a warlock pet out there and I press my I press my purge on it, I get the 20% increased damage buff from it. Very cool, right? But what if I tell you guys that this can be even used to an even more broken extent than it already is? This also works on your demon, right? So if I purge my demon right now and I take its soul, you can see it heals me for a lot, for 150k, and it gives me the demon soul. But to make this even more broken, during these situations when there's a demon available like a pet and your own fodder is up, you kill your own fodder, you purge this soul, you actually consume both for 40% increased damage. That is just insane. So if I use this and I basically like cast phalanxes, or if I, like you can see, they are doing 91k each hit, which is just absolutely insane. Imagine the burst combinations you can do all the time when you do get 40% damage uptime, which is just incredible. Now, I do want to tell you guys that changes may happen anytime. I stream every single day on twitch.tv/TrenacetateTV. So if you see me play another build on stream, it means I'm trying different things out. There might be a better build in a week. You never know what might happen, guys. So I always tell you guys, just watch what I'm playing on stream, you know. Take this as a guideline. I'm also putting the talent code in the description, so you don't have to press it all over. You can just copy the build over from the description. And I just recommend you guys, you should watch my stream, because anything can happen during this time, during this season. A new build might just occur, might just pop up, and it might be the way to play it. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. Make sure to come on my Twitch, ask me questions directly. You know, changes might happen anytime, so if you want to be updated directly, check out my Twitch and leave a like, subscribe, and a comment for the algorithm. Thank you guys so much. Peace.